Alright, fair use, fair use. This video here is only for edification purposes only. Alright. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. So without further ado, let's begin.
Only on CBS News Chicago, we are learning a group of kids who attacked a Chicago mother and her 9-year-old son have been terrorizing another family. Our Sharday Gray reports that mob was caught on video in both instances. Carolyn Sanford says the same group of kids who attacked Hatter and her son brutally attacked her adult son this past summer, leaving him unconscious on the ground for half an hour. She says they picked on him because her son has autism and is an easy target.
Ain't gonna lie, it's hard remembering it.
For 21-year-old Sean Brown, this attack left him with a fuzzy memory and PTSD.
I couldn't get up for a little minute. My head was hurt.
You can see in this video, he's running from a group of kids. The incident happened near the Trumbull Park Homes, a Chicago Housing Authority complex. Brown says he was leaving the grocery store when he made eye contact with a group of kids and started running when he was just steps away from his home. You can see Brown is holding a grocery bag, trying to reason with the kids. Then things escalate. We've stopped the video before the kids pulled him off of the grass and into the street.
At first, I didn't want to put my hands on the kid. He's a kid. Like, come on now. I'm a grown and I'll put my hands on a kid. Like, I might be slow, but I got common sense.
If this video looks eerily similar to what was captured earlier this week, it's not a coincidence. A group of kids attacked Korshonda Hatter and her 9-year-old son. Our analysis shows the two videos were shot by the same child.
They picked with him because they knew he was scared.
Carolyn Sanford says that boy sent the video to her, taunting her. It was all a part, she says, of her family being bullied by the group for months. In one of those incidents, a boy in the video slapped her 10-year-old daughter, Brown's younger sister, at Orville T. Bright Elementary School. The same school several parents demonstrated this past week, calling for an end to bullying.
My daughter didn't want to go to school. These kids never want to stay home. That girl wants to stay home more than anybody.
Even at home, the same group of kids broke her window and kicked in her door last May.
And the ringleaders is crazy because they stay above me. I'm do if I don't, I'm damn if I do. I mean, it ain't no winner here.
Both moms say they have brought complaints to the school with no results. Sanford says she...
And you know, if you have that so-called particular background complexion, you know, they're quick to run and to your rescue. Alright, and this just showing you the oppression of Jake. Right, Jake go through, you know, the curses and whatnot. We are still under the curses. Alright, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. Alright, so let's get I don't want to say too much on it, you know, to prevent any strike or whatever the case may be like that. Alright, this is the book of Matthew. You let the scripture speak. He said this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. And verse 12. It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? The love of many are waxing cold. Now let's go into that word, wax cold. Alright, shall wax cold. Psycho, suko.
Strong's G 5594. Psucho.
Right? Psycho, suko. Right? These are the kind of people right now is out there. You know, it have a lot of psychopaths. Alright?
Psycho.
psycho. It says here an irrationally aggressive or cruel person. Alright? These are how these children are today. Alright? These are how people overall are today. Alright? Because the Lord is doing what He is bringing a spirit upon the earth where people are fighting amongst each other. You know, people are angry all the time. You know, as the book of Ecclesiastes say, you know, that we does always bring out. Alright, I'm gonna get it for edification. The book of Ecclesiastes, you know, chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right? A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Right? We in a time of what? Mourning right now. Alright? It have a lot of people in the time of, you know, they in the house of mirth and happiness, you know, and it have, you know, and we also in a time of war where people waxing worse and worse. Alright? People being more aggressive against each other. Alright? Verse 5, it says, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Right? We in that, you know, we in that time right now. We seeing a lot of heat, a lot of wars. You know, we seeing a sedition among men and so forth. It's not on an all-time high right now, but it is going to be there very soon. Right? Now let's you know, because you're seeing the things that happening here with these children and whatnot. You know, they attacking. You know, they are attacking everyone, basically. You know, they even attacking the lady and her 9-year-old son. You know, which it is showing you that, you know, and the schools and them are not doing anything about it. You know, here in Trinidad and Tobago, you know, they also have these type of things taking place. You know, where children just be fighting amongst each other, where the parents might come, you know, and the parents are all collecting some hand. Alright? So they be seeing more and more of things starting to take place. You know, Babylon starting to get more of these plagues and all these things. Alright? The Lord spoke about these things. Alright? So we're seeing a lot of psychopaths. Alright? Let's get one more script here and close it off. I had to press here now. This is trying to one. 2 Timothy chapter 3. And verse 1. To the headline it says, difficult times will come. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. And you're seeing what we seeing happening right now. Just paying attention of the children that running around in these schools today. You know, just watching at how they behave, you could tell how they being treated at home. You could tell the characters that growing them up. All right, they're not growing up in a proper way. You know, long time you will get you will get licks. You know, you will get straightened out. You know, sometimes you get some dread licks, right? And sometimes somehow they get sent to the room, right? But the whole fact of the matter is they used to get more parents that was stern long time. But now it's like children having children, all right? Immature people having children, not knowing how to grow and raise a child, all right? Why? Because of society, because of the technologies, because of Esau Edom is in power, all right? He has plenty to do in this, all right? It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, Salakia, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, uncontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of power, right? We ain't see nobody, loving the Lord, turning back to the Lord in that type of way. That's why the Lord is only coming for a remnant. All right, 144 on the screen. Hey, as I see that, the Lord only coming for that remnant, starting with that 144,000. All right, Abaratas that we make it in that group. Verse 5, it says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. This is what we're seeing. People turning away from the Lord. People losing, faith. All right, the Israel want to participate in all kind of different religions and whatnot, and then realizing that these religions is not for them. So what they doing? They turning atheists. They saying, well, they hear what, they have no God again. We don't believe in no God again. All right. So therefore, the love of many will wax cold. All right. Evil is going to come upon the earth more and more. All right. Everything is what? There's vanity and vexation of spirits. All right. So all these things that was happening here to these people, getting attack and whatnot, is really the Lord bringing judgment upon them, and using these children as spirits that are created for vengeance. All right. Because that is what it is. All right. If anyone perish, whoever perish being innocent. All right. Or where would the righteous cut off? But at the end of the day, all these people, these Generation Z children, they are going to face a sure destruction, and it's not going to come nice. It's not going to be nice. All right. So I will end it there. All right. I had a press now. So Lord willing, this lesson here was edifying to the elect of Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Recha Akwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom and Abad Babal.